Well, as you know, legislative business remains stalled in both the houses as the deadlock continues over the opposition's demand for an immediate debate on the special intensive revision of electoral rolls in Bihar, with massive protests planned. But amid the ongoing logjam in Parliament, Prime Minister Modi addressed the BJP-led NDA Parliamentary meeting today, which was a get-together of the alliance's MPs that was being held after a considerable gap. As you can see through the visuals we've accessed, the Prime Minister was felicitated, and this is the first NDA meeting during the current session of Parliament. This meeting, as Vasudha Venugopal, our political editor, has been emphasizing, holds significance as filing of nomination papers for the election to the Vice President of India's post also begins from the 7th of August. As far as the key takeaways are concerned, we will of course get in a word from Vasudha Venugopal and Jain. But regarding the Vice President's post, the BJP-led bloc will have to announce its candidate, whose election to the post will be a certainty due to the alliance's majority in the Electoral College. This is by the 21st of August, which is the last date of nomination filing and the monsoon session of Parliament. The Electoral College for the Vice President poll includes MPs of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and its current strength, by the way, is 782. Now, if the opposition also names a candidate, which is a distinct possibility, then the poll is scheduled to be held on the 9th of September. I'm told Vasudha Venugopal is with us now to take us through what unfolded in this key NDA meeting. Vasudha, what are the key takeaways from this NDA meeting and the Prime Minister's speech? Was it more about political strategy, the parliamentary logjam, or just alliance cohesion?
Well, it was all about Operation Sindoor, Parmeshwar, like we've been discussing. This is politically and symbolically very important day for the BJP because it's the 6th anniversary of the abrogation of Article 370. So the Prime Minister also took this as an opportunity to lash out at the opposition. He told the NDA MPs, according to sources, that the opposition is insistent on self-harming itself. In fact, he said कि पैर पे पत्थर मारना होता है, and that's what the opposition did by asking for this discussion on Operation Sindoor. He said that the opposition made a mistake for itself by asking for this discussion, and it got completely trashed on the floor of the House because its narrative did not really strike a resonance with people. That's what the Prime Minister has said. He has also talked about the Supreme Court's comments on Rahul Gandhi yesterday. He did not name Rahul Gandhi, but he basically said that who are we to talk about this when the Supreme Court itself has taken cognizance of this matter. Remember that the Supreme Court had basically asked Rahul Gandhi to shy away, to stay away from making such comments against armed forces, specifically in political platforms. He had said that the Chinese army had not just occupied parts of India, but had also trashed Indian soldiers, something that was not seen in good taste. The court had stayed the proceedings of defamation case, but it had warned him not to do this in future. The Prime Minister talked about that without naming him, but he in fact asked the NDA MPs on Operation Sindoor, and he basically said that it is also important to stay together, and more importantly, he asked all of them to pick up a sport and really perpetuate the idea of sports, and this is all with regard to the National Sports Day, which is coming towards the end of this month.
Right. Meanwhile, Vasudha, regarding the Election Commission and Bihar's electoral rolls, so Prime Minister Modi didn't directly address the opposition's charge on the EC and the Bihar electoral rolls. That was avoided?
Yes, absolutely. And the opposition has been protesting continuously on that. The logjam that exists today in the floor of the House is only because the opposition wants a debate on the ongoing SIR exercise. The government basically thinks that the platform, Parliament is not the right platform, appropriate platform to discuss SIR, which is in the realm of the Election Commission of India. The opposition also protested today with regard to this. We'll have to wait and see if the logjam ends and if there's a middle path that both the ruling party and the opposition agree on to.
Right. In fact, we are expecting a stormy session today as well. Vasudha, any word on Priyanka Gandhi's latest defense for her brother and his true Indian remark? Right, we'll just reconnect with Vasudha Venugopal, who's been tracking the ins and outs of Parliament. But as far as the key takeaways from this NDA meeting and the Prime Minister's speech is concerned, it seemed to focus on Operation Sindoor, as Vasudha has emphasized a pointed message on national security, particularly the government's handling of Operation Sindoor seems to have been the topic of concern at this key NDA meeting taking place post Operation Sindoor.